It is undeniable that a meme coin mania has been occurring on the Cronos chain for a while now. And yesterday there was a very successful pre-sale that I want to talk to you guys about. But the main topic of this video is about one of the most important things that happened with this pre-sale. And it has to do actually with a completely different token, CRO with Knife, which is currently at a $13 million market cap, looking like it still wants to continue going up, despite the fact that it is simply a meme of a crow with a knife in its mouth, a community token that was just launched on Cronos, that has gained traction, has a growing community, and there was a massive amount of money raised. And I'm going to talk about why and what you can expect with the DIP token, with CRO with Knife, and what my strategies are with this token and this ecosystem. I also want to talk a little bit about why I do actually believe, I sincerely believe, and this is not financial advice, my friends, that a crypto.com exchange listing is officially on the menu for this token, which could easily at least double the price of this coin. Who knows where a meme coin could go, guys, but when centralized exchange listings occur, prices tend to go up, at least for a period of time. Does this coin have the ability to last the test of time? Well, only time will tell, and we'll keep you posted with our updates and what we're seeing with videos every single day, not just on this token, but the entire crypto market. But another CRO with Knife update, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and I want to talk to you guys about this chart right here, which has had a few moments of fear, no doubt, but here we are back at 7-0-1-7-5-0. The last 4 days have proven bullish for CRO with Knife token, and there's very good reason for that to have happened. The market cap on this coin is currently 13.4 million, and there's liquidity of 561K, which is good, but it's about to get a whole lot better. Let me explain. Now, first off, guys, today, Bitcoin is struggling with that $60,000 to $70,000 range. It's actually moving up right now, up over the last hour, back almost to 65K, but we had a nice dip down to 63K this morning. Bitcoin was crashing. In fact, many coins, not a lot of coins are going up today. In fact, there's actually a lot of bleeders today. Nothing's really going crazy, a lot of stagnant moves, but this meme is active. And here's a couple reasons why and what's going on. So again, VVS Finance is the #1 decentralized exchange on the Cronos network. They've got 126K followers, and they've been really advertising and campaigning for a positive experience. They're trying to make a positive experience and get excitement around the meme coin mania that's occurred on Cronos as of late. They even have it as their main banner on their page, and this has just been a narrative we've been following very, very closely. Well, recently, it seems like the VVS team has strongly backed this senior dip token. Yes, this is a tortilla chip with a mustache, some glasses, and a sombrero. This account only has 1,161 followers. But yesterday, there was a pre-sale. It ended, and how did it go? Well, let's talk a little bit about it. But first, note, guys, that, let's talk a little bit about it. So let's go over to this tweet right here for our senior dip. So they launched this pre-sale, and what you can see is the pre-sale is now closed. And what we can also see is they raised 15 million CRO coins, which is a lot of money, my friends. That is about $2 million worth of actual CRO value. And what they also did was they allowed people to allocate the CRO with Knife tokens to this presale. So let's talk about this. I believe that this was an extremely bullish event for CRO with Knife. I've talked about it yesterday, but let me recap it for you today. Again, if you went to this presale and went to the VVS page, you could contribute CRO coins or CAW. They were actually allowing the community to give as much as 10% of the entire token supply, which is all in circulation, for this token, for this presale. And what does that mean? Does that mean that people are selling CRO with Knife to contribute to this presale? No. Instead, it's basically a deal where VVS and the DIP people, whoever launched this token, clearly backed by VVS Finance at this point, said, okay, we want to say we like CRO with Knife enough, we like the CAW token enough where we're willing to participate with that community and support that community a little bit. And so what the deal was is if we were able as a community, and I'm a holder of CRO with Knife token, I have no affiliation with this project, I got no sponsorship deals, I just like the community, I just like the token, and I'm invested in it with quite a bit of money. This means that we could contribute up to 10% of the entire supply of this to VVS. What would they do with that supply? And DIP, what would they do with that supply? They guarantee to match whatever was contributed in CAW tokens 1 for 1 and lock it as liquidity for the CRO with Knife token. Now, 68% of the CAW allocation was actually used up, which means 6.8% of the entire supply of the CRO with Knife token was just given to this pre-sale yesterday. Now, what do I think happens with this DIP token when it's actually launched? It is not launched yet. If you want to keep a peek and eye on it, you can follow the Senior Dip team here and look at what the deal is. The seeding is not done yet. The LP, there's no LP yet. Here's the contract adjust, so keep an eye, and I'll probably tweet about it if you want to keep an eye on it. But the main focus for me isn't even necessarily Senior Dip token. The main focus really, guys, is CRO with Knife, which again, now that 6.8% of the entire supply of CRO with Knife was donated to this chart's still going up. We're all of a sudden going to see the liquidity turn into locked liquidity, and we're going to see it jump all the way up to about $2 million, maybe even $3 million. A $3 million liquidity locked, owned by VVS Finance against a $13 million market cap. And here's the other part, and that's all good news for the CRO with Knife holders. I'll talk about what I think happens with Senior Dip here in a second, but what I want you guys to remember is this. Look at the roadmap for the DIP token. And by the way, let me remind all you guys that are out there thinking, oh, I can't believe he's talking about memes. Look, fact about memes, guys, it's right at the bottom of the DIP page. DIP is a meme coin with no intrinsic value or expectation of financial return. It is completely useless and for entertainment purposes only, just like any meme coin. Right, guys? And so that's memes. And if you're not into memes, well, then you're not into memes, and that's okay. But let's look at this roadmap real quick. So for phase one, they're going to do a launch. They want CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap listings, which they don't have yet. They want 1,000 plus holders. I think they've already achieved that as of their pre-sale yesterday. Get DIP trending, not happening yet. Phase two, community partnerships, centralized exchange listings, and that's the key here. Centralized exchange listing. Guys, I do believe that VVS Finance and the DIP team know something that we don't. Just like the CRO token, which was propped up. If you don't know about CRO token, it is a massive coin that came to the Cronos ecosystem. And if you look at the market cap of this coin, it's already at a $23 million liquidity locked. It's got $35 million invested in it. This got a centralized exchange listing because it was very much so launched in the same way that the DIP token was. And so my hypothesis is this, guys. VVS, a kind of partnership with CRO with Knife on this launch of this new token. DIP partnered with VVS on this. They all kind of partnered with CRO with Knife here. If this token, the DIP token, gets centralized exchange listing, I would not be surprised, guys, if CRO with Knife at the same time or slightly thereafter also got listed by crypto.com. Now, why do I really believe that? Well, part of the relationships and the partnerships that I'm seeing with this. But the biggest reason is once this liquidity, guys, is all of a sudden up to $2 million, and they already hold this liquidity, guys. So the DIP team and VVS already hold this liquidity. They're going to lock it for a year. They now own the majority of the supply of the CRO with Knife token. And this leads me to believe there's going to be an exchange listing potentially coming for CRO with Knife. Why? Because when it's just a meme token raised by a community and crypto.com and the VVS team have no idea who the holders are, who the people promoting this thing are, who the organic community is, where this thing's going to go. Well, now all of a sudden they're going to own $2 million worth of liquidity. So now that's a security blanket. They own the supply. It is more rug proof in a sense. And this could lead them, now that they have these partnerships, to potentially list this token. It's kind of exciting, guys. Now, what do I think is going to happen with the DIP coin? Here's what I honestly believe. I think this thing's going to absolutely crash when it first launches. And here's the reason why. I believe that the CRO with Knife contributors, the people that contributed to provide liquidity for CRO with Knife, to participate in this pre-sale, to support this little partnership, I believe the CRO with Knife holders, majority of them, are probably going to sell their DIP token allocations immediately. Probably, and just buy CRO with Knife, which means two things. One, that could significantly continue to the pump that's been going on CRO with Knife. But it also means that the DIP token could crash significantly right away. Regardless, I think I'm bullish on DIP as well, because if it gets a centralized exchange listing, even if it dips, you could have an opportunity to, pun intended, guys, potentially buy this DIP. I think when this token launches, it's going to crash right away, go up immediately, probably crash over the next, week or so, and then have a recovery, and then possibly break its highs and maybe get an exchange listing, and who knows. My focus isn't the DIP token, but kudos to the VVS team, and kudos to the crypto community, especially the CRO with Knife community, for getting 60% of the overall available allocation they were allowed to put in to increase the liquidity for the token. The Cronos community has proven to be very, very strong. Crypto.com centralized exchange listings are good for any token, but especially the tokens within the Cronos ecosystem. I know there's a lot of people that are hesitant to buy memes, and for good reason, guys. Meme coins are not for everybody. Most meme coins go to zero and they disappear forever. But if there's a strong movement going on, there's a strong community, and it catches your attention, well then sometimes, you want to make some plays. I've made some plays with some meme coins. My number one meme pick on the Cronos chain right now is CRO with Knife, guys. It's a huge part of my portfolio right now because I do still believe this token. Please do your own research, guys. CRO with Knife is not for the faint of heart. Meme coins are not for the faint of heart. Please take profit on the way up. Don't invest your life savings in this. You got to take each story that you hear with a grain of salt, guys. Do your own research. None of this is financial advice, but that's my update today. I am feeling very bullish on CRO with Knife. I would not be surprised if in the next week we saw this thing breaking previous all-time highs, especially if people sell their dip token allocations to buy CRO with Knife. It's going to be very interesting. If we get an exchange listing, it could be even crazier, guys. That's all I got for you in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more content. And as always, guys, you got to remember to DCA, HODL. Do your own research. Be careful of meme coins. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Got 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. I'll see you next time. Peace.